7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
This program contains violent content which may be too intense for some. Viewer discretion is advised.
It would help if I turned my microphone on. Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me today. I am Marv, and you are watching True Crime with Marv. Thank you so much for joining our community and our family. Today I'm going to drop some information today. So let's just kind of dive in. We're going to see who's here first, give everybody a chance to get on here. Just so you know, chat has been put on slow mode. It's also been put on subscribers only. You know that I don't do that hardly ever. But in order to help control trolls today with the information that I'm going to give out, I did put it on subscribers only. You have to be a subscriber for 5 minutes before you can post anything in the chat. Andrea's here. Mike, so nice to see you. Glad you're back. October whatever, hello. Just Deb, how are you? Rescue all the dogs, nice to see you. Freckled Joy, Don Laughlin died today. Aw. Ivy, love your videos. Thank you for joining us on Facebook. CJK, nice to see ya. Jean Williams, nice that you're here. Just Deb, Stories from the Stone, hello. I want to personally thank you for sending me some pics right away from the walk, from the Delphi walk for the girls. I really appreciate it. I wanted to be there, but couldn't be. So thank you for including me by sending me those right away. Mother of Dragons, how are you? Once again, I did put a note in here. Chat has been put on slow mode and subscribers only mode. You must be a subscriber for 5 minutes before you will be allowed to put comments in the chat. Hey, Jinx, listening and grocery shopping. Awesome. Melissa, how are you? CJK. Boston Christians here. Welcome, Shane. I don't know if I've mentioned Cecil Hotel, so I'm going to mention her again. Polygraph. Nice to see you again. Miss Thing 65. Nice to see you here today. Let's see here. Facebook user, could this case get any crazier? Oh, yeah, it can. It can. Definitely can. Let's see here. Yeah, I know I was muted at the beginning. Sorry about that. Christy Lynn, nice to see you. Sees through. Glad you're here. Mark Collins, what's going on, everyone? Hello to you on Facebook. Thank you for joining us over there. Christy, I need the scope early since I only have 25 minutes with you. The scoop, okay. George, nice to see you. Sensi, welcome. Julianne, welcome. Anna, it must be an official resident. YouTube won't let me make any more comments under videos. You may have to go check your YouTube setting and make sure that you have marked that you are a valid person, and that they'll let you make comments. Hi, Graham. Christy Rose. Raising Cane. Welcome, welcome. Camaro Lover, welcome. Darlene, hello. Love what you do. Thank you so much. Raising Cane, new to your channel. I love it. Thank you so much. Glad for you to be here. Silas, hi all. And then Bogey's here. And Renee. Hello, lovely. Hello, lovely. Right back to you, Renee. All right. Chicken Nugget, good to see ya. All right. So today we are going to have a serious conversation. And I'm going to start this out. I actually wrote a script for this. It's that serious. So I am just going to make sure my script is up here. Okay, it is. So let's begin. In the past, we've heard about leaks in the Delphi murders. The first leak was when Andrew Baldwin, previous lead attorney for Richard Allen, sent Brandon Woodhouse a file of discovery information regarding the Delphi murders. The second leak is considered to be information that was presenting regarding the crime scene in the 136-page Frank's hearing request. And the reason that is considered to be the second leak is because of the gag order on the case. The third leak was the picture of the F tree and the crime scene photos. As we all know, recently, Andrew Baldwin and Anthony Rossi have withdrawn from representing Richard Allen before the judge could issue any sanctions against them in the October 19th hearing. There were 3 filings the morning before the hearing where one topic was the leaked crime scene photos of Abby and Libby. The first filing was an affidavit filed by Richard Allen, which is under seal. The second was a limited appearance on behalf of Richard Allen's attorney, Andrew Baldwin. David R. Hennessy was going to be representing Baldwin at that hearing. The third was a memo regarding possible disqualification or sanctions. In the memorandum regarding possible disqualification or sanctions, it states that Mr. Allen has developed a strong and trusting bond with Mr. Baldwin. Disqualification of either of his court-appointed attorneys would greatly prejudice his right to counsel and a timely trial. The issues before the court is a horrible tragedy created by persons not related to the defense of Mr. Allen. There were 3 disseminators, one of which committed suicide after the law enforcement investigation began. Nothing has been disclosed that won't be disclosed at trial or hearing. There have been volumes of information disseminated by LW and others, not at all linked to the defense team. Mr. Baldwin trusted a friend to respect his office space. He was betrayed. Since that transgression, Mr. Baldwin has kept all Delphi-related items locked in a room or a locked fireproof filing cabinet. Defense counsel has put together a plan for curative action in which no item will be left unattended for even a second in any unlocked room. When any documents or items from the case is needed for preparing the case, the person using the documents or items will either lock the door behind them when they leave or return those documents or items to the room dedicated to the Delphi case and lock the door. So the reason I'm giving you that information is because this is Mr. Hennessy's words, that Mr. Baldwin was betrayed by a respected friend. So I received an email with some information from an individual. This information was given to me about the individuals who leaked the F tree picture and the crime scene photos. From there, I have done extensive research. I have talked to several other individuals. I'm always honest and upfront with you, all my subscribers and followers. And today, I'm going to share that information with all of you. Why? Well, we know that one of the individuals, Robert Fortson, committed suicide over this. I'm sure he had some regrets in all of this, and that led up to his decision. We also know that another individual by the name of Mark Roberts has taken a lot of heat for these leaked documents or leaked pictures. He's the one that's alive. He's the name that we have. But if he's going to take the heat, don't you think the other person should take the heat too? Why is their name being withheld? Recently, we've all heard that M leaked information to R regarding the Delphi case. Robert Fortson is the R in this equation. And as I said, he unfortunately committed suicide due to the leaked crime scene photos. We've been given clues as to who the individuals involved are, but names were not given, just initials. Due to the attorneys withdrawing from the case, I feel it's safe to release this information. In one of Kevin and Anya's posts, it says, hearing that people are a bit confused about today's episode, Mark is an individual who lives outside of Indiana and who received crime scene pictures. He cooperated with authorities. M is a former employee of Andrew Baldwin. It was M who was the one who leaked the picture. M and Mark are two separate people. Then they go on to say, and I agree with this 100%. Please do not harass anyone in this case. The situation is sad enough as it is. Mark Roberts has been taking most of the heat for this. He's received the most backlash for this leaked information. But he's not the person that originally leaked the information. Those individuals stating that Mark is the person who first released the leaked information are incorrect. He was not part of the original leak. Many people have taken the initial M to mean Mark Roberts. But there's another individual with the initial of M that no one has mentioned. In this email, I received the name of Mitch Westerman. He was the office manager for Baldwin, Kyle Perry, and Carnish PC. Mitch and Andrew Baldwin have been friends for years previous to him working for Baldwin's firm. As you can see, I'm going to try to make this bigger. Mitch was the operations manager from August 2017 to August 2019 for Baldwin, Kyle Perry, and Carnish PC. This was taken off of LinkedIn. He was accountable for the day-to-day financial, human resource, and legal operation issues for the criminal defense team. Entrepreneurial, proactive, highly organized, with a combination of leadership skills, business savvy, financial skills, IT systems knowledge and capabilities, as well as an advanced knowledge of legal services. Conscientious to the pursuit of continuous improvements in firm operations, responsible to recognize needs and anticipate issues, and then develop solutions that show support. So Mitch Westerman and Robert Fortson were in the military together, in the National Guard. We all know that military buddies are very close, and they share a very special bond with each other. Mitch and Robert are the first two main leakers of information in the Delphi case. Mitch being the first. Robert Fortson has a username of Lordless Warrior on Reddit and YouTube. So this is just something that I took off of Mitch's LinkedIn, August 2000 to November 2021. It's 21 years and 4 months. He was a master sergeant in the Indiana Air National Guard. I also have a document here. It's requested by Mitch Westerman, operations manager, on behalf of organization or individual. Baldwin, Kyle, and Camish P-C. Our law firm would like to host a firm party open house on Friday, October 5th, 2018, at our office, located on this address. As entertainment for the open house, we would like to hire a live band to play outside by our building from approximately 5 to 9. We might also be interested in getting approval to close the alleyway that runs alongside our building for the evening. Now you're saying, Marv, what does this have to do with the Delphi case? It's just another way to prove that Mitch Westerman worked for Andrew Baldwin. And in this document here that I was given, it just says which Mitch Westerman, operations manager at Baldwin, Kyle, and Camish, and goes on to talk about them wanting to close the alley by their business. So how does Mark Roberts fit into all of this? Well, Mark Roberts was on Reddit, in several Facebook groups. We know him on the internet, right? Mark Roberts and Lordless Warrior, who we also know is Robert Fortson, were communicating on Reddit together about the Woodhouse leak. Lordless Warrior, Robert Fortson, realized that Mark did have information pertinent to the case, and it was not in the public's hands. So they were conversing on Reddit. Where'd you get this information? How, things like that. Well, Mark Roberts got it from Woodhouse. Mark did not know who Lordless Warrior was. Oh, hang on a minute. You have to get down. You cannot be on my laptop. All right, hang on here. I'm having she jumped right on my laptop and, of course, moved everything. Okay, let's continue. So Mark Roberts did not know who Lordless Warrior was. Didn't know his real identity. He actually found it by mistake. Mark Roberts put up a GoFundMe to collect monetary donations to get his daughter to Disney. When he was going through the names of the individuals that had donated, he saw Robert Fortson's name with a $500 donation. After doing some checking and putting things together, he realized that Robert Fortson was Lordless Warrior. If he hadn't found this out, I truly believe that Mitch, Robert, and Andrew Baldwin would continue to leak information to the public. So what I have found out is that Baldwin and Westerman have continued working together, even though Westerman is not with Baldwin's law firm anymore. It's a fact that Westerman stayed in Franklin and worked closely with Baldwin and his defense team to come up with the 136-page Frank's motion request, giving vital information about the crime scene and the Odinism theory. So why is it important that we know all the individuals' names? Well, you have one that's no longer here by his own actions. You have one that is being crucified as the original leaker when it's not true at all. So why wouldn't we put out the original leaker's name? Why is everybody holding that out? This man, Mitch Westerman, needs to be held accountable for his actions. Does anybody disagree with that? Why put all of the accountability on one or two individuals when there's a third one out there? Why is his name not being told? Well, I feel it should be told, and that is why I'm giving his name out today. So along with that information, I was reviewing, how did it get over there? I was reviewing TCD's information, and she put up a diagram of what she believed it looked like. The information I've been given is that the only exception, this is fully accurate except for the horns. And that's from people that have seen, I guess, these crime scene pictures. This is another diagram that I found that explains the crime scene in the 136-page document. In addition, I went around and I was looking at different pictures and discussion groups, and I found this one. So the tree with the circle on it is supposedly, allegedly, the F tree. The information that I was given is that not only was the F on the tree, but at the bottom part, blood splatter was found. The area with the arrow is allegedly the area where they found the bullet. So this is a picture of the F tree with the F on it. The information that I was given is that a lot of people have been saying, why does it look like it's dark out in the picture on the sides? The reason for that is it was dark out. Police did not use luminol until that night. And this was so faint that they found this that night, not that day. Then we have the picture here with the sticks. There's 5. This is allegedly the sticks, some of the sticks that were on the bodies. Now we know that law enforcement did not pick up these sticks and take them in for evidence for several weeks after the girls were found. And then I found this picture and this circled area, and I was looking at it, and then I saw a caption underneath this picture in a different group, and this is supposedly where the girls were found, and the way you can tell that is because the vegetation is matted down compared to the area around it. So that is the information that I have for you today. Now, has this name, Clint Westerman, been in secret? No, it's been out on Discord, Reddit, Facebook groups, but I don't believe I've heard it in a YouTube video. Maybe I just didn't see that video because I'm not able to watch everything, even though I try to watch as much as I can. But as I said, it's not fair for Mark Roberts to take all the blame in this, especially when he was not part of the original leakers. And I believe the reason why Baldwin stepped down before the judge could say anything is because this information was given to law enforcement, and law enforcement is able to confirm that Baldwin was included with these leaks. It wasn't just a friend who betrayed him. I believe this was part of their strategy to get around the gag order. Otherwise, why would Robert Fortson have gone on to Reddit for months, long before the Franks motion and everything, and leaked information out on Reddit? Now, do I think that this is the only set of leaks in this case? Absolutely not. We know that there's been other leaks by other people. Chris Todd. The other one that I can think of is a lady named Sue, who was told that she was left envelopes were left on her car with case information a long time ago, before the defense even got involved. So I feel that leaks have been coming and going in this case this whole time. One of the questions is, why does a certain podcast group get the leaked information? And I found something that I want to share with you, if I can get Facebook to work correctly. I keep getting GraphQL query is unauthorized. What does that mean? Okay. I am looking for my cell phone. I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I'm trying to get to my messenger. To get an URL. Okay. I'm hoping this will work. There we go. Let me share my screen here. So this is the criminal defense team, Baldwin, Perry, and Wiley PC. If we go to the blog area, I'm going to try to get out of this. There we go. And we look at their blogs. August 17, 2023, a glimpse inside the courtroom, attorney Andrew J. Baldwin in action. This is with MS. And it says, the courtroom is a place of high stakes where every word and action can tip the scales of justice. It's a world that many are curious about, but few get to witness firsthand. However, for those who have had the privilege of seeing attorney Andrew J. Baldwin in action, it's a sight to behold. Recently, the popular podcast, MS, decided to quench their curiosity by attending the opening days of a murder trial where Baldwin was one of the defense attorneys. The episode titled Andy Baldwin for the Defense, Randy Small and the Murder of Bob Adair, offers listeners an intimate look into the dynamics of the courtroom. The case in question revolves around Randy Small, who stands accused of murdering his neighbor over a property dispute. Small, however, claims it was an act of self-defense, representing him in none other than our very own attorney Baldwin, a board-certified criminal trial specialist and the founding partner of the criminal defense team. What makes this trial even more intriguing is the presence of Brown County, Indiana prosecutor Ted Adams, who once worked alongside Baldwin in criminal defense. As the trial unfolds, both Adams and Baldwin present their many opening statements, setting the stage for what promises to be a gripping legal battle. Baldwin's prowess in the courtroom is evidence as he meticulously crafts his arguments, ensuring that every detail is considered. His dedication to his clients and his passion for justice shine through, making it clear why he is one of the most sought after defense attorneys in the state. For those eager to get a firsthand account of Baldwin's courtroom skills, the episode is available on the MS podcast. It's a rare opportunity to witness the intricacies of murder trial and the strategies employed by top-tier attorneys. And then there's a second blog, August 11th. And if you would like to, you can go and read it. But once again, it's about MS talking about Andrew Baldwin and how he performs in the courtroom and how they were amazed at his skills. So that could be one reason why there's a relationship between MS and Baldwin and why they get information. All right. So I am going to go back to the comments. Christy, hope that was quick enough for you. We have a whole new defense theory to get through. Yes, we do. Let's see. At Raising Cain, welcome. My son's name is Cain. It didn't stop me, and I used my other account. Okay, that was personal. Good afternoon, everyone. There was 4 buzzards flying overhead yesterday at the walk to remember. Oh, interesting. Normally we see cardinals and eagles and all kinds of stuff. So Shane says double standards, all right. CJK said yes. I thought we knew other guy. Mitch. I'm understanding that the photos were taken at night, which doesn't seem right since the girls were found in the daylight. Well, as you know, investigations continue. The best time to use luminol is at night. MW. Yep. There was also an awesome songbird on Ron Logan's property. I didn't see what kind of bird it was. Oh, that's pretty cool. Was there a note left stating that the reason this person allied themselves was due to regret over that information is unknown? One version is that RF, a friend of Baldwin, stopped by to visit, wandered into a room, and photograph pictures laying loose on the table. Well, if you don't want to get your main buddy in trouble, meaning Baldwin, that's the kind of story you're going to come up with. The story given by Hennessy doesn't make sense to me. No. Who sent them to the YouTube creators? From my understanding, it was Mark Roberts that sent them to MS because he was trying to stop the leak immediately. No, they were not. Mitch gave the information to Robert Fortson. Mitch wants to keep his hands clean. So he had Robert do the dirty work. So Robert is the one that was giving out the information. Are they trying to sabotage this case so it doesn't go to trial? I don't know. It's going to go to trial no matter what. And the only way it's not going to go to trial is if Richard Allen cuts a plea deal. Otherwise, it's going to go to trial. So could Baldwin still be sanctioned? Absolutely. Absolutely. It does help the defense if they can make it seem like the crime scene photos goes with their Odinist theory. All they need is one juror to have reasonable doubt. One. It was my understanding Mitch is a close friend of Baldwin. Yes, he is. He was brought in to write the memorandum. Yes. But he had the photos long before they came in to write the memorandum. Drugstore Cowboy. Is Richard Allen an innocent man or guilty? From what I've been recently told, there is a lot of evidence against Richard Allen that he played a part in unaliving Libby and Abby. Not that he's the one that actually did it, but he played a part in it. And that is why they charged him with felony murder. Let's see. What's the point? The leak don't help the client. I explain why it does. I wouldn't be surprised. No, Westerman and Fortson, in my opinion, did not break any laws because they were not under the gag order. Looking for more questions. That I do not know if the sticks were ever checked for touch DNA. We do know that apparently these were allegedly they were taken as evidence, but not right away. I heard the name before, and you are right. He shouldn't be protected. A lot isn't fair. A man without a trial should never be in prison. We are not in Russia, an American disgrace. Sue is an individual that I know was working on the corruption part of Carroll County. And I believe she helped file the lawsuit during the election against Tony Liggett. Let's see. Hi, Joey. How are you? Yeah, and touch DNA is tough to get. I'm still looking for questions here. So Baldwin and Rozzi said they would assist where possible. I hope that doesn't mean they will have access to any possible new information that may come up. God, I would hope not. So what happens to the Franks hearing? It's going to depend on who's appointed the new lawyer. I mean, that's why I said this is going to take time. The new lawyer has to be appointed. That new lawyer has to sit down and talk with Richard Allen. It then has to receive all the discovery and go through all of the discovery. If they agree with the old defense attorney's Frank's motion, they can ask for the judge to do a hearing on it. If they don't agree with it, then it becomes null and void, and they go on with any motions that the new attorneys file. Yeah. He's involved for sure. I believe he's bridge guy. I believe eventually we will. I really do. To the full extent, maybe not. Informant for who? Yeah, there'll be a jury trial as long as he doesn't take a plea. No, the judge won't. The judge can't say that they can't have a jury trial. Do you have thoughts as to who, not necessarily the names of who else might have been responsible? I still believe that the actual BG on the bridge has not been identified. I agree they have more evidence against RA, but not necessarily that he was bridge guy or that he did the unaliving. I agree, Charlotte. Those girls were amazing in life, are amazing in death. And right now, the people that I feel the worst for are the families. I can't imagine what they're going through. Can't imagine it. The hearing on the 31st is going to be, the judge said that she believes that she will be able to appoint new lawyers or lawyers for Richard Allen, and then they are going to set a new trial date because they definitely will not be having this trial in January. Let's see here. Not that I've heard, but I wouldn't be surprised if after Thursday's events they did have him on like a 24-hour watch. It's a big blow to him. We've all heard about the good relationship that he had with Baldwin and Rossi. So to know that all of a sudden they're withdrawing and they're not going to be your attorneys and you're going to have to do this all over again, and create a bond with a new attorney had to be hard for him. Why are McCain's never talked about? And the one was at the bench and telling Derek where to go. I don't know. I don't know if the defense just doesn't see that as relevance or what. I know we've talked about it in the past. I've been trying to find this out. This leak helps the prosecution. Any connection to Leggett Holder? I'm still looking. Kelt says because they are rich, powerful men. What is my personal opinion of the Odinism stuff? I learned about the Odinism stuff not long after I got involved in this case. And I don't think that somebody who practiced Odinism visibly out there practicing, putting it on social media, things like that, are going to go and commit an unaliving and put their signature signs on there. I think this was somebody else trying to make it look like. It's okay, Kelt. But we are... Hello? Just looking to see if there's any other questions in here. So now the next live on Delphi is going to be on Thursday, unless something pops up between now and Thursday. But I'm trying to get some information about Richard Allen himself. So I'll see what I can find out. And if I get any of that information by Thursday, I will give it out. Otherwise, we will go along with the data dump, and I'll just keep showing you guys stuff. Oh, that's all right. Watch the replay. I appreciate it. Slipping in late. It's all right. All right. Well, okay. I got to keep an eye on the time because I do have to get my son from work here shortly. So, and it's about a 20-minute drive into town. So as I said, there's a lot of things coming. Not only Delphi, not only Tabitha. I was going to try to do some of these things this weekend, but This came, and I had to do some research and talk to some people before I could get this information out. Yes, I am feeling better. I still have a little bit of a cough, but not too bad. And my headaches are finally gone, so that is a good thing. Knock on wood, because I don't want to get another one for a while. But thank you all for joining me today. I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, like the stream, share it, leave me a comment below, and I'll try to respond to as many as I can in the next couple of days. All right, everyone. Sending you lots of love. Be safe. And just keep in mind that we will get through this. We will. And the trial one day will happen. All right, everybody. Bye.